Oh, hi, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Dr. K. Welcome to our channel, Go Side Manner, and I have my co host.
Dr. Anthony. Welcome, folks. Thanks for
So
joining.
that's
Thanks for
that's all,
viewing.
that's all you're going to say. I don't like your
I'm gonna
energy
say,
today, man.
I
I
know
don't like your energy.
the fact that I won last week should have been enough excitement, but I'm gonna let that pass. Smell the roses, smell the flowers, and move on. Welcome, Mark.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. All
All
right.
right,
I'm going to let Anthony introduce Mark, who's our guest for the week. Go ahead, Anthony.
all right. This is Mark. Mark is a fan of the show. Wanted to come on and share his thoughts. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Mark, go ahead and tell us a little bit about your story. Who do you support? Your first memory, and why do you support that wretched team? Go ahead.
Yeah, well, listen, look, thanks for having me, Anthony and Kay. I appreciate that. So I'm an avid Arsenal supporter. I have been since I was a small child. London is red forever, always will be, for sure. Originally from the UK, born and raised. So I'm not a how do you call it, a diluted or quote unquote fake UK. I'm an original certified copy. So yeah, I mean, listen, look, my first memory with Arsenal was when my aunt took me for my very first Arsenal game at Highbury, which was amazing. 10 out of 10 experience. Always remember that now. Highbury is a block of flats, I'm sure as many know, or luxury high rises. So yeah, that's about it, really. Yeah, definitely.
All right.
All right.
Welcome, welcome, Mark. All right. We had Mark last week, and he made some bold predictions last week. Anthony, what do you have to say about these predictions last week?
Well, we can. What I
Anthony,
can say is this: I got 6 out of 10 right. Mark got how many right did you get, Mark?
four
I
out
think
of
I got
ten.
like four or
But,
five
yeah,
out
but they were
of
both
10.
predictions though. So we're gonna go over them
Yeah,
real
though.
quick.
Yeah. Let's do. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's go. Let's highlight let's highlight just the bold predictions. Mark, what were your bold ones? The shockers
All
that
right.
came
So
true.
let me just run through them real quick. So Chelsea Sunderland, it said Sunderland wins, which was a bold pick, and Sunderland won, beat Chelsea 2-1. I was shocked. Me
Yeah.
and Anthony picked Chelsea to win, so we
Okay.
lost that.
Yep.
Newcastle Fulham, it picked Fulham to win 3-0 against Newcastle. That was bold. That was bold. Me and Anthony, oh, I picked draw. Wait a minute. Okay, I picked draw, then Anthony picked Newcastle. So Newcastle won the game. They won the game. So Anthony got 3 points. Then Man United versus Brighton. He picked Brighton to beat my team 3-1. Goodness,
Yeah, I
that's some
did.
bold move. Of course, Man U won 4-2. I picked Man U to win. And Anthony joined me to pick Man U, so we got the point. All right. Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. Another bold move, sir.
I know. Yeah, I
He
know.
picked Nottingham Forest to beat Bournemouth, but he lost that. Bournemouth won the game. I got the point, and Anthony got the point. We picked Bournemouth. Arsenal Crystal Palace. That wasn't so bold on his behalf. On his behalf, he picked Arsenal to win. So for we all pick Arsenal, so we all got a point. Aston Villa, Man City, he picked a draw. Me and Anthony picked Man City to win, but that game ended in favor of Aston Villa. They won 1-0. Wolves Burnley, we all picked Burnley to win, so we all got a point. Everton Spurs, another bold prediction by Mark. It said Everton will win, but Spurs won the game. So me and Anthony got a point. So at the end of last week, Mark got 4 out of 10 right. All right, I got 5 out of 10 right, and Anthony got 6 out of 10 right. I'll
All
give you your
right.
flowers. I'll give you your flowers. I'll give you. I'll just give you a clap.
It's all right, man. Just call me BetMGM. That's what I do. All
All
right. Let's
right,
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
all right.
Um.
So your segment, Tony.
All right. Topic of the week. What's up with? And we're just gonna keep this really brief. Is what's up with Liverpool? I think everybody can have their thoughts about it. I mean, Mark's got some bold predictions about Arnold Slot. It's just they haven't won convincingly in the Premier League so far this year. If you kind of look at it, right, all their wins Burnley was the last second penalty where Anthony, he got a penalty and then they came back against Arsenal. It was just a lucky free kick that was from heaven. Are Liverpool literally hungover from winning last year, winning the league? Or do you think it's a little bit deeper? Do you think just the energy has gone from the team? Do you think Diego Jota passing has had a subliminal effect, not subliminal, probably emotional effect on the team that nobody's talking about? That this is a team not grieving a teammate that went to another team, but just a real life moment for all of them where they are going through something emotionally and it's showing on the field where something is just missing. I think there's more than just football that's missing with the team right now. Go ahead. Okay, and then we'll let Mark shock us all with his predictions.
I agree with everything you said. You said we're keeping it brief because of our time. I personally, everything that you said, Anthony, I agree with. Jota, we are underestimating the fact that someone who's next to you in your locker room is no more and it's not coming back. It's not that I got traded. It's not that you can text him after the game that it maybe got traded to Man United. That's how you doing over there. It died. That takes a toll on everybody. You know what I'm saying? But and on the other hand, they have like 5 new players. It's gonna take time for them to gel. My prediction is Liverpool. It will be fine. Slot is not getting fired. They're playing this weekend. They're playing Aston Villa. They're gonna beat Aston Villa. Like I said, you cannot take the game of yesterday. You gotta take that with a grain of salt. It used teenagers, so
Okay.
you wanted to be out of this competition so it can focus on the league and focus on Champions League. So I think Liverpool will be okay.
Okay.
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah, I mean, listen, guys. I understand, of course, the human aspect of the fact of losing somebody that you see every day. You train, you play 30, 40 matches per week plus Champions League and all cup competition. I get that part, but taking that out of the equation and you just look at Liverpool as a whole, and I'm not even just saying it as an Arsenal fan. I'm just saying this as just in general. The team is poor. It lacks. Listen, they spent 150. How much million? Right? They spent like almost 400-500 million in the summer transfer window. And I'll say it again, guys. I said it last week, and I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it. It was the worst purchase in history to go and purchase Alexander Isak. The guy is no good. And I say no good. I'm not saying he's not good quality football player. He is, but he's not a good or the right fit for Liverpool. That's number one. And number two, you look, he's upsetting the balance of the team. Vert should not be in the squad. He should be on the bench, and Chiesa should be starting ahead of him. And then on top of that, you look at Ekatike. Ekatike for me is in my opinion, a far superior player than Alexander Isak. He doesn't fit Liverpool's style of play, and he's not the profile player that they need. Now, taking that all out of the equation and putting that all to the side, Arnie Slot doesn't have a clue what he's doing there at Liverpool, and all he's doing is he's ruining Liverpool. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, not only Liverpool not going to win the league, but they're gonna finish seventh. And I'm telling you, mark my words, before Christmas or by November, because they're gonna lose against Aston Villa and they're gonna lose against City. I'm telling you that Arnie Slot will be fired, and Brendan Rodgers is gonna come in. He's coming in hot, ready to take over. I'm saying it here, guys. Mark my words. Listen, I'm a guy that I like to make bold predictions, but I'm telling you right here. I'm telling you, when you look at this, guys. They just played in the Carabao Cup, right? Just what, a day ago, yesterday
Yeah,
or the day
yesterday. Yeah,
before.
yesterday.
And every time they play Crystal Palace, whether it's with their
Yeah.
strong first 11 or their second, the fringe players that they come, the academy kids, they can't beat Crystal Palace. Oliver Glasner, listen, Slot needs to take Oliver Glasner's blueprint and use it at Liverpool, but it will never work because the type of players that they have.
All right. Well, Mark has started this episode with some bold predictions. So just so I understand, because you're predicting Arnold Slot is not there in December.
Correct.
You're
Yep.
thinking maybe if he loses the next three, he's not there after he loses if they lose to Man City.
I'm telling you, because guess what happened, guys? We know this is a results business, right? You've got to look at it. They're not
I
going to
know.
beat Aston Villa. They're not going to beat Real Madrid, and they're not going to beat Manchester City. As bad as Man City are, Man City will. I'm telling you, they're going to trap. Listen, just the same way that Liverpool went to Manchester United and or Man United came to Anfield last time. Not this season. Last season, they literally pummeled them 5-0, 5-1. I forgot what the result was. Right, is the same way that Man City are going to crush Liverpool when they meet. I'm
Impossible.
telling you, Real Madrid is a
Impossible. Man
monster. They
City.
just won the El Clasico against
Man,
Barcelona.
bro,
They're
okay.
rivals of all rivals.
Okay. I wholeheartedly disagree. I think if Arnold Slot even, as long as he makes it to Europe, I think Liverpool faithful are 100% behind him.
Nah,
I think it's just the pundits and people on the internet trying to make,
nah.
unless they go into some sort of tailspin where they lose like 10 or 11 in a row, then I can see him
It's
taking a
not
break.
gonna
But
happen.
it's
Anthony,
not
let
going to
me tell you
happen. But yeah,
something.
it's not going to happen.
If that
Okay.
happened to Mikel Arteta, I'm telling you, if that happened to Mikel Arteta, if that happened to Thomas Frank, I
Well,
guarantee
can
you
I
the
say something?
board. Go
Can
ahead.
I say something before you use those two? What those two have won as many Champions League trophies as I have as a coach. So Mikel Arteta doesn't
Even
get
the
that.
league, he hasn't won
Yeah,
anything.
that's my
He
point. He's
hasn't
won as
won
many as I
anything.
have.
All right.
Okay, he won it.
So
Whoa. And even the FA Cup wasn't his FA Cup. Those are the Unai Emery's players that he parachuted in January, right? And finished it off with Unai Emery's players. And
yeah.
his Pep Guardiola puts out a team that was so trash that Aubameyang ran through, and that's the only thing he's actually won. So Arteta hasn't won anything in order to even be given that grace. This guy last year put together a masterclass with no new
Yeah.
players to
Yeah.
win and whoop everybody's butt in the league. He
Yeah.
gets all the
I,
credit, all the plaudits. He
I
gets
mean,
as much
I
time as
don't,
he needs.
Mark.
It's not
I
even
don't.
close.
I
Yeah,
mean, I don't understand why you think they're gonna fire a
to get
coach
to get Brandon Rodgers.
who just did so wonderfully this year. Don't forget, we won the league
But
this
K,
year with like 6 games to spare.
But Kay, you have to
All
understand
right,
one thing. Kay, you have to understand one thing
The
with
results
Arnie
oriented business.
Slot, right? Arnie Slot was looked at as the replacement for
Klopp.
Jurgen Klopp a while back, right? So we know that. We knew that he was coming in. Klopp left the thing, he left the house nice and tidy for him, ready for him just to go, just for him to move in and take over, right? And then do his thing. But the problem is that the squad that he had before was not his squad. And now that we've seen the picks that he's done, the selection of players or the type of players that he wants to bring in to make his own team, now we see where the problem lies because the guy has no understanding. If you notice, in most of the Premier League games now, it's all about the balls over the top of the park are what is killing Liverpool. Frimpong, not it's yeah, no, not yeah, no, Kanate, sorry, not Frimpong. Kanate is, let me tell you, when I say this
He's on
guy's
roller
head is
skates.
like
Yeah, yeah. He
he's
plays
already
on
on the
roller
beach.
skates.
He's
Yeah,
gone.
he roller skates on. He
This
plays
guy
on
is
roller
gone.
skates. Yeah, he's always
If you
yeah.
if you look at the game on the weekend with Brentford, right? You look at the pass that Damsgaard, I think it was Damsgaard, I think, or whoever it was that put the ball right in the middle of the park, and he couldn't get to it.
Yeah, yeah,
How he
yeah.
let
He plays on roller
the guy
skates. Yeah.
just, it's really
Okay.
terrible. So look, my point
Yeah.
is that you guys say Liverpool, 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 and I'm telling you guys, listen, look, I even take out if I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm telling you that Arnie Slot is not going to get the time that you guys think. Remember, these
Okay.
people have
Okay.
spent a lot of money and they want results. And yes, he may have won a title, but Liverpool were lucky last season. They were very lucky, right? With these last minute goals, this. Everyone didn't, the injuries in the Premier League and so on and so forth. So that's what I have to say about that part, guys.
Okay.
So we're
All
going
right.
we're
So
gonna
let's.
go to our next segment. But I mean, winning the league with 6 games to spare, I don't think that's a lot. That's law. That's winning convincingly. It's not
Yes.
just winning by goal difference. Don't win by 1 point. I mean, they won the league convincingly.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
I have to
you
agree.
gotta
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
it.
I have to agree with Mark. I have to disagree with Mark on that. I mean, just wholly. But let's move to the next segment though. Mark, make
All
some
right.
bold predictions. You ready for this one?
All right. So the
I'm
first game
ready.
of the week is Brighton Leeds. Brighton Leeds.
I'm going for a Brighton win. I'm going for a 3-0 Brighton win.
Brighton. What do you
Hey, who
think?
you going with?
Don't ask me. I'm asking you.
I don't know. I like Brighton. I think Brighton are a good team, but I think Leeds are feeling themselves. I think Leeds are really feeling themselves. I saw Daniel Farkas. I'm going with Leeds to do a kind of an upset. I think all the teams that have been promoted are playing really well. I'll go with Leeds. How about you?
Well, I mean, and the thing is, but Brighton's at home. You say you're going with Leeds. I think I'm probably going to go with Brighton. Because Brighton has a way of shocking people, though they just lost to Arsenal. But I think this week they probably gonna, because Leeds does not have, because like I always tell you about Leeds. Leeds, they don't play defense. They
Okay.
go all out, and I think man on man, Baleba in the midfield. I see Brighton winning.
Me
All right,
All
too.
right.
I agree with that.
All right.
so
So
the
two
next
Brighton. I'm
game
the one that's going to
is,
win. Burnley,
yeah.
Arsenal. Go ahead,
So
Arsenal guy. Lead us off at Burnley,
Of
right?
course, I'm. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to go with the Arsenal 4-0 win.
what?
I'm going
Well,
with. I'm going with.
I'm gonna go with Arsenal too. Arsenal
Yeah, I'm going
win.
with Arsenal, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than 4-0. I don't see Burnley shifting 4 goals, but it could happen. But I see Arsenal squeaking one out. Set pieces,
The
referees
thing is
look
though,
away. You know how they do.
Arsenal don't know how to play team that play them low block. Okay, so and that's what Burnley is gonna do. Burnley is gonna play them low block, and they're gonna have problem scoring. All right,
Okay.
so I do not see Arsenal beating them 4-0. It's no
I don't
way,
see Scotty
Yeah,
because
Parker
they
doing a
will.
wide open game.
Brighton,
I'm telling you,
Burnley
Kay.
don't concede that much.
I know they
I think
don't.
it's not gonna be another one goal 78-minute win.
No.
Saka
You,
crosses
Okay.
the ball,
you,
Okay.
and someone knocks it over. One goal, Arsenal.
All right. So we
All
all
right.
agree with Arsenal. All right. The
yeah,
next pick.
Arsenal win.
All right. The next one is Brentford Crystal Palace. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
What I mean, any bold predictions, Mark? Brentford Crystal Palace at Crystal Palace.
I think this is. I think this is a step too far for Brentford. I mean, yes they did. Yeah, they beat Liverpool, but I'm gonna go with Crystal Palace. I think they're just too strong for Brentford. I think especially even at the G Tech or whatever they call it now these days. Um, I think it's gonna be too
No,
much.
I think it's a
Crystal.
Crystal Palace. I think it's at Crystal Palace,
Oh,
right, Kay?
They are Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace at home.
Oh, okay, fine. So at Selhurst Park, I'm definitely going with Palace for Palace win. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna go with a 2-1, 2-1 to Palace or 3-1 to Palace.
I'm going with Crystal Palace. I'm gonna make it simple. I don't know the score line, but I'm going with Palace. Playing at home. I think they can do it. Go ahead.
All right. So it's empty, because the thing is that they both play 3-3-5-2 or something, 3-5-2-1. So but Crystal Palace has mastered that better than Brentford. So I
Okay.
think Mateta did not play much of in the midweek. So most of the players played. They might be a little fatigued, but I still think Crystal Palace at home will win convincingly 3-2.
Okay. And if it looks like Brentford is gonna win, I'll change my pick.
All right, next
All
one,
right.
Fulham Wolves.
Fulham Wolves. God, do they have to play this game? Because sometimes you look at the quality on the field
Fulham
and
is at
you
home
just
though. Fulham is home.
okay. I maybe give it to Fulham. Maybe. I mean, but Wolves really showed a lot of heart yesterday. Um, yeah, I give it to Fulham.
A little too late. A little too late. How did you go down 3-0 to begin with? Please
I
give me
mean,
a
but
break.
yeah, yeah. Okay, Fulham.
So,
Mark.
Fulham all day. Fulham will beat them like 4-0. Convinced, but Fulham wins easy.
Okay, how about you,
Mark,
Mark?
what do you
Yeah,
think?
I'm not so sure. This is a tough one, guys, because Fulham have again. I expected Fulham to win the other day against Newcastle, and they just wasted.
Wasted.
I forgot. Is it Bassi? Is it Bassi? That's the Calvin
Calvin.
Bassi at the
Calvin
back.
Kevin
Bassey
Bassett,
just
yes.
Yeah,
just
listen, if I'm Marco Silva, he's not coming on that pitch again for like the next 5 games. Get this guy out of there because he's terrible. What a disaster for a defender. He's just messing up the whole game for them. Anyway, I digress. So I'm gonna go. I don't think Fulham are gonna win. I'm gonna go with a shock Wolves 2-0 win at Fulham.
Ooh. I mean, Mark. I mean, the guy from Wolves. he looks like a great coach, but his team just let him down again and again. Like
I
week
know.
in, week
Yeah.
out. You can Pereira, you could feel his energy where
Yeah,
he's
Pereira is
just
going to get sacked if they don't win on Saturday, which I am predicting they're going to win. If he doesn't win this by some unfortunate circumstances, and Fulham decide that they've not had a couple pints down the pub and they decide to show up this weekend, then he's going to get sacked. He'll be sacked right after the game. I'm telling you.
okay. All right,
Eh,
next game.
yeah. So we
All
are
right, so next one we have he has Wolves. All right, next game.
Wolves at Fulham at Fulham.
I have Nottingham Forest versus Manchester Resurrected Lazarus United.
Thank you for using the
I'm
word
going with Manchester
Lazarus.
United. I'm going with Manchester United.
Of course, why not? We
Yeah.
won 3 straight games, man.
Wow,
It's
you're
not
speaking French
happening in
again.
2 years.
Wow, you're
In
speaking
two
French again,
years.
saying we. Now when we talk about Man United, wow, you should have a little French flag since you're back speaking French when you talk about Man U saying we. All right, so are you
Seriously.
going with Man United?
Of course.
All
Man
right,
U win easy because not for us that they confused, they don't have a coach.
okay.
Oh, they have a coach now,
Mark,
right? Who's the
Yeah, they
coach?
got
yeah,
Dyche.
Sean
They got
Dyche,
Sean
Sean
Dyche.
Dyche.
Sean Dyke. Okay.
Yeah,
Man U.
who do you have?
But it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be 2-1 though. It's not gonna be a blowout.
Okay, Mark, who do you have?
What
Man
do you think,
United
Mark?
versus Nottingham Forest.
Oh, not first.
You see, the thing is, Manchester United is so inconsistent, and so are Nottingham Forest as well. So Forest are very inconsistent. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say
Forest have been
I
consistent
would
though.
I would like to back Manchester United in this one, but I can't say which Manchester United is going to turn up. So in this case, I'm going to go with a 2-1 Nottingham Forest win.
Oof, woo.
Wow.
All
All
right,
right.
let's go. All right,
It's a big game.
all
Where's
right, we
Chelsea?
have Spurs Chelsea. I don't know, man. Spurs disappoint me every time I pick them, but I think they got enough to beat Chelsea. I'm going with Spurs. How about you,
Me
Mark?
too. First.
Yeah, I'm
Spurs.
gonna the same thing as well. This is another hangover, another disaster. They just listen. They barely got past Wolves in the Carabao Cup. They're exhausted. They have no Red Bull to give them wings in the tank. So I'm gonna go with Tottenham a Tottenham win. I'm gonna go with a 3-1 Tottenham win.
Okay. All
Well,
right.
yeah, Tottenham all day. All right,
All
Liverpool,
right.
Aston
Last game
Villa.
of Saturday. Liverpool, Aston Villa. Mark, you already predicted who's gonna win?
I, I'm already predicted. I said Liverpool. I mean, sorry, not Liverpool. Let's take that back, guys. Just kidding. No, Aston Villa will win. I'm gonna go with a 2-0 Aston Villa win.
No way. I'm going 100%. Arnold
Liverpool all
Slot
day.
gets it back. Liverpool all day. Liverpool's got to.
Nah,
Unai, you know you're my favorite coach in the Premier League right now, right next to Nuno. But I just think Liverpool at home, they have to come out
nah,
guns blazing, especially after
no, they
sitting
don't.
all week. All right. All right, Sunday. Let's go to Sunday's games real quick. Two big games. Whew. West Ham
West Ham,
versus
Newcastle
Newcastle.
first.
I don't trust Nuno. I mean, I love Nuno. I just don't think that team has enough quality in it. I think Newcastle are coming off the high of defending the Carabao Cup. I think Newcastle will walk all over them.
And Newcastle win easy because unfortunately, Nuno has inherited a very, very bad team. It's going to take some time for
Yeah,
him to turn that team around.
yeah,
Defensively, they're not. They're not there. They always concede every time, and
yeah,
I don't see them scoring against Newcastle. I just don't see it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I pick Newcastle all day. Mark.
All right, Mark.
I'm gonna shock you guys, and I'm gonna say because the thing is with yes they have Nick Voltemade and he's an excellent player, but again this is like Manchester United. You don't know which Newcastle team is turning up, so you just never know. So I'm gonna go with a 1-0 West Ham win.
Woo. Okay. Woo.
West Ham
All
one
right.
nil. Interesting.
Sunday. Man City versus Bournemouth.
Man City
Um,
Bournemouth.
I think you're going to be shocked. I think Bournemouth is going to. I think Bournemouth is going to get at least a point from Man City. I've told you about it.
So you
I
pick
think
draw.
Pep Guardiola is running a criminal operation in the back. I think he should be to allow that back line to continue to operate is criminal. So I see Bournemouth just outdoing them, counterattacking them. Semedo running up and down, destroying that wing. That you know, f around, find out, and I just think Man City. I
Yeah.
think it's
So
a
you
draw.
you
I
you,
think no,
you,
I think
you
it's a
pick
draw.
a
I
draw.
really do think it's a draw. Or Bournemouth shocked them.
Well, I disagree with you because I don't. Man City lost a heartbreaking one last week against Aston Villa. I
How is
don't
it
see them
heartbreaking?
lose.
How is it heartbreaking? How is it heartbreaking? Just can I ask you?
It's my time. It's my
Okay,
time.
sorry,
Okay.
but please,
Thank
but
you.
please, when you say heartbreaking, just explain to me how is it heartbreaking? You pass the ball sideways all day, all night. Teams just wait and counterattack you. They've been doing it for 2 years. You don't have Kyle Walker back there. It's the same. It's boring watching them lose the same way. That's how boring it is. Maybe they do something this week because Sheki's back and Mamouche. So maybe I'll change my pick. But if they win, if Man City win, it's in
You're
spite of
changing
Pep
your pick based
Guardiola's
on what I'm
defense.
telling you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, go ahead. I've convinced myself. Man City win.
Man City is playing at home. I mean, because
So
the thing is, though, Man City arcs the ball too much, and the thing is, Bournemouth is not a counter-attack team like that. They like to possess the ball too. They like to possess the ball
you see the
too.
two of us, our eyes,
They
we
do
look
like
like
to
James
possess the
Harden
ball.
at that wedding.
Bro, bro,
Okay,
I
no,
mean,
okay. No, hold on.
Bournemouth like to possess the ball.
No, there's
Okay,
no.
they're
Okay,
not gonna have the ball against Man City, and I think Man City beat them
no,
easy at home,
no, not a chance. No.
3-0.
Listen,
Bournemouth,
I'm telling you,
Mark, who do you have?
I have Bournemouth killing off Man City at the kneecaps with a 3-0 win, and it's not even gonna be remotely close because guess what happened? Semenyo is gonna just kill that back line. Listen, Chikri, listen, I'm gonna say this as well. I have to say this. Pep Guardiola, I'm going to tell you, the reason why Man City are not playing good and the reason why he picked these players, which are, again, they're not good. I think they're average at best. Okay, waste of money. Another set of waste of money. I don't know what the board were doing or thinking here, backing this guy with these ridiculous, with these players that are they're like League One. They're like League One French play. They're just a disaster. Anyway, look, Pep Guardiola is not playing good because he's getting divorced, and this is messing up he's messing up
Oh
his
man, here we
cyber. He's
go.
messing up his world. So that's messing with his head. It's messing up the tactics. It's messing up the team. He can't get his mojo back, and listen. If I was him, just hurry up and get the divorce, get it over and done with, and get back to football. Until that happens, Man City are not winning any of the games. So 3-0 to Bournemouth. Semenyo is gonna kill them on the back line. Mamouche is just poor. You might as well just even a sheep is better than Mamouche. That's what I gotta say about
Come
that.
on, Mark. Come
Mamouche
on.
just scored yesterday.
Come
What are you
on,
talking about?
man.
Okay,
Listen,
okay, okay. All right, let's move.
Listen, Chikri and Mamouche don't even get into their national teams at best. Okay, so
What are you
let's
talking
just put that out
about?
there. Okay, they
What are you
don't.
talking
They're
Come
that
on.
bad.
about?
And
Come
Pep
on,
knows it. Pep knows
come
it.
on.
Listen, they miss
Okay.
Jack Grealish. They miss Jack Grealish. This is the
What?
guy that unlocks the defense.
Do
I'm
you know where
telling
he
you.
misses?
Yes,
Wait. Do you know where
I'm
Jack
telling
Grealish?
you.
If he misses Jack Grealish, is because he misses somebody sitting next to him on the bench. I don't know
Yep.
how he
Well,
could be. I
listen.
don't know how you could be telling me he misses on the field.
Listen, I gotta say it. Listen, he's the guy along with Rodri, between Grealish and Rodri, those
Oh,
two right there. Those are the guys. And listen, again, until he gets that divorce, Man City are not winning. So they can forget. They can forget
okay.
even Champions League, Europa. They ain't getting it. They're gonna finish like 8 or 9. There we go.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on,
Okay,
Mark. Let's
last
move on.
game, last game of the
Sunderland,
season of the
Sunderland,
week.
Everton. I go with Sunderland. I think Sunderland are looking good. They're creative. I think they beat Everton. I think legitimately they have a stronger team than Everton. So I go with them.
I'm going with a draw. Because
Ooh.
I think these are two teams who kind of match each other, with quality and style. So
Okay.
I pick like a 2-2 draw.
Okay. All right. What are you going with, Mark?
Sunderland away or they at home?
Oh,
Sunderland
Sunderland
at
is
home.
home.
Okay, so the Stadium and Light. Okay, I'm definitely going with the Sunderland win, and I'm gonna say they're gonna kill. They're gonna kill Everton. Everton gonna get killed. This is gonna be like a 5-0 defeat.
What?
David, yes, David Moyes. Listen, I love David Moyes. He's a great manager, but listen, that squad that they have there at Everton, again, it's another disaster. The front line. I don't know. Listen, you could put 10 goals along from one corner flag to the other, and they're still gonna miss. They're not gonna score. So that's why I gotta say I'm gonna go with a 5-0 Sunderland win. Boom.
5-0.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
that's it.
All right. That's
That's
our
it,
picks for the
everyone.
week. We're at time. Thank you, kiddos. Thank you, knuckleheads. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for our guest, Mark. Thank you for joining. Think it's phenomenal. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, and I appreciate it. Thanks for the invite, guys. And listen, look, I know some people are gonna troll me and probably tell me that this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, blah blah. Listen, look, I'm telling you guys, mark my words. Listen, in the Premier League, it's not just results, okay? It's not just the results, okay? It's all about the tactics too. And I'm telling you that most of the Premier League teams, including sometimes Arteta as well, the tactics are criminal. So let's see. I'm going for the big bold predictions this week, and again, I'm gonna say it, guys. Arnie Slot will be out of there before Christmas, before he's even got chance to put
He's
his
back to
present
Liverpool
under the
again. What
Christmas
did they
tree.
Back
do
to
to
Liverpool.
He's
you?
gone.
He's
That's
back
it.
to
He's gone.
Liverpool.
Get out
That
of here.
Arsenal
Get
just
out of
keep.
here.
So okay, all right.
Listen,
Well,
in the
hey,
in
you
the
know what?
words
At the end of the day,
listen, in the words of the President of the United States, you're
oh my god.
fired.
Man. All right,
All right,
everyone.
thank you
Thanks for
guys.
watching.
Thanks
We'll
so
see
much,
you
guys.
guys next week.
All right, all right,
Take
thanks.
care, guys.